What up, everybody? It's your boy Flacco here with my brother Chris, and tonight we are doing the second beer by the Hop Monster Snake Oil Stout. Bam! Coming in at 5% alcohol by volume. It says black is Satan's heart. We used 5 English malts. It says a hop variety to brew this devilishly venomous reptile of a beer. So that just sounds scary already. It says if you are a weak disposition, it says if you are a weak disposition and not too fond of snakes, don't get too close and let this bad boy bite you. George's Brewery was founded in George Robinson Harrison Manson. It says his love of English ale lives on. So I guess this one's brewed especially for, I guess, George Robinson Harris Mason or Mason. Sorry, I slaughtered his name, but this looks like a pretty good bottle. 2.5 UK units, 500 milliliters. No real label on it, just white top. But I love stouts, man, and let's go ahead and give it a try, man. Appreciate you, Tim Laxton, for going ahead and sending me a stout, because you know I love stouts, my man. So, the other beer that you sent us was good. I like that one. Boy Jared, the Fort Beer Review guy, appreciate you sending this to me. We're going to pop the top with that, like my boy Backwood says. And see, I shouted all 3 of y'all out in the same sentence. I'm trying to save these little caps because I like them. Woo! I'm excited for this one, man. Been waiting for this one. And, oh yeah. Crack that bag, man. I told my kids I was going to eat some. They said it was cool. It's not good. Alright. Wow. Alright. And it's got some yeast bits in there, yeast particles. From what I saw, or at least whatever that built up on the end of the can or bottle is, it's got some caked up yeast there. It's nice looking, man. It's real nice looking. Look at that. Look at that. So it's real heavy dark here up top, but it fades out to a nice light red tip on the bottom. If you can see it good. I'm not know if I'm doing any justice. The head, decent little head, kind of died down real quick, but there is some carbonation. And yep, folks, check this out. I've never seen a stout like this before with yeast particles in the bottom of it. But it says it's brewed with a lot of stuff in it, so I don't know what that's about, but it smells good, man. It smells like a light toastedness. You see that?
Oh, the yeast in there?
Yeah. Never seen a stout like that, my man. This is a first for me. I wonder if it's some kind of unfiltered thing, or if they throw some extra stuff in there, or what. Smells light roasted, a little nutty, a little sweet.
I can smell the malts.
You smell the malt?
Strong.
Yep. A caramel note, right? A caramel malt, almost, right?
Something. You got some punch to it.
Well, cheers, brother. Cheers, Tim. Look at Chris' face already. You already before he even tried it. Look at him. Oh man, I'm gonna enjoy this, my man. Cheers again. Snake Oil Stout, 5% alcohol by volume, coming from the UK from my boy Tim Laxton. Appreciate you. Cheers. Woo! This one's unlike any other stout I've tasted, man. It's almost sour, right?
You got some light sourness, a bitterness to it too, for sure. Now in the back of my throat right now, I'm getting like roasted, you know, like a roasted taste.
Yeah, I got that. Let's see. I have no idea how to read that best before date on there. JFMAMJJASOND. I don't know. 7, 18, 19, 20. I don't know how to read that, buddy.
That's the
month.
You know?
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't say. They didn't circle anything. So, I mean, it has a best before calendar here, but there's not one single thing circled on there, so I don't know when it's best before or what. Never tasted a sour stout before, man. Not bad. It's just very different. Man, you know what, Tim? These last two beers you sent me, this cheeky one too, was also very different. A tropical session IPA. I've never had that before. That was extremely different. And this is extremely different too. Extremely different. On the second sip, the sourness is still a little bit there, but it's not that pronounced anymore. I'm getting the roasted notes, I'm getting the malt, getting a little berry, a little nuttiness. But I don't know what that is, man. I've never had one like this. It's almost got like a grape, sour grape-ish type of taste on it too. Sour chocolate. Wow, these are good. What?
No.
These chocolates are where it's at. Let's try it the real test here. A1. We have ourselves a match, folks. This snake oil, like most stouts, pairs well with chocolate. Right?
Yeah, it does.
Right? He's like, oh, that's a whole new experience, folks. This stout pairs well with this chocolate. I had to give the rest of the bag to my kids, but it's good stuff. Very different stout. It's got all the characteristics of a stout. A little bit lighter than what I'm used to. The grape taste on it is a little different from what I'm used to. I'm used to more of a cherry flavor on them. But I tell you what, now that I'm right here and I had this, almost cussed. Pretty freaking good. Pretty good. The first sip had me like on pause. Like I didn't know what to say about it. That sourness was the first thing that hit me. The sour. I'm not sour. I keep saying sour. But grapiness. Followed by the roastiness. Followed by the oatiness. Kind of got me. But it was different because I wasn't used to tasting that grape. Now that it's kind of growing on my palate now. I don't know if it's been mixing with the chocolate or what, but I'm kind of enjoying this now. I mean, I was enjoying it before, but It's real good. It's real good. It's a different type of stout for sure. Now that we've drank some of it, most of it, now I can see the little wheat particles falling down. It's starting to lighten up in color. It's not so dark anymore. Very, very, very different. Very different. I'm going to go ahead and keep these bottles, turn them into something. I'm probably shaving the tops off of them. I saw this cool thing on another YouTube channel where the dude cut the tops off and made cups out of these. So I'll probably make these into cups. He shaved off the sides and rounded off, and it smoothed it out. I mean, it worked. So I'll keep these, probably do that. I'll try to show you all that if I do that. This was a good one, man. This was a good one. It had me at first, I was like, I don't know what to think after the first sip, but when I took the second sip, it was good. First sip was different. It's always like that. My beer drinkers out there, you know. You take a sip of a beer for the first time, and if you're too quick to put it down, then you might miss out on a good beer because your palate is not yet adjusted to that. Especially if you're trying a new beer out. I suggest, my friends, you take 1, 2, 3, help. Drink the whole beer before you judge it. Drink the whole beer before you judge it. It'll bring out characteristics. Beers open up as you get down in the depth of the beer. As you get down in your cup, you open up to different flavors. It becomes more, as it sits in time, you know. This turned out to be a really good beer, man. If I would have judged it on the first sip, I probably would have put it down. But I'm glad, just because I wasn't used to that grapiness. But now that I've sipped it through, I'd say it's pretty good, man. I'd say it's pretty freaking good. Pretty damn good. It's a very different experience. Hop Monster Snake Oil Stout, all the way from the UK, 5% alcohol by volume, from my boy Tim Laxton, along with these Galaxy chocolate treats that are out of this world, paired nicely with the stout. Just delicious. Just delicious. And you know what? When I looked at this and I saw the float leaks in there, off the bat, it was already different. Just the appearance of the stout was already different from what I was accustomed to, for what I'm used to seeing when it comes to stouts. It was completely different. A total new world. Appreciate you, man. You showed me 2 different styles of beer that I already liked. I like IPAs. I love stouts. But these are 2 different types of IPA and a stout that I'm not accustomed to. So, I appreciate you showing me some new beers, man. Widen my spectrum of the beer world. And, man, turned out to be great beers, man. I appreciate you, man. You will be getting something back from me, Tim. Anybody else feel like sending me some beers to try out, sending me a letter, whatever, we can do that. Follow me on my Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. Appreciate you again. Cheers to my boy Tim Laxton. And cheers to all my new subscribers. I got a list somewhere. I wrote it down, but I forgot to grab it before I started this. So I'll read them off next time.
What'd you rate it?
Oh, yeah. Didn't rate it, did I? Woo! Saved it. I was about to sign off on y'all. I will give this... I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8. I think I gave last night's, what, I gave it 7.5 and you gave it an 8?
I think you gave it an 8, I gave it a 7.
Both these beers are 8s to me, Tim. Ocho. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're going to get the whole thing from that one. Okay, now it's time for real. It's your boy Flacco, my brother Chris. What would you rate it?
I'll give it a 7 because I gave the other one a 7. You know, really, I would take that back and give the other one an 8. But it is what it is. I'll give this one a 7. Really, actually, I enjoy this stout, man. I really don't even drink stouts. I was kind of nervous before I drank it, but it's not bad. It's good.
All right, third time's a charm. It's your boy Flacco and my brother Chris. We out. Appreciate you, Tim.
Appreciate you.